So this is the top of the hutch that I had already redone the bottom. And I made this in a previous video, I'll link below. What I'm going to do is take the back off, and I'm also going to remove the hardware. And I've already taken out the glass shelves that are in here and the brackets. And then I'm just going to sand it down and paint it, and I think I'm going to do a wallpaper backing on that insert in there. And then I'll also have to do some type of top because this is all exposed here. And there is a light that's inside here, which I'm going to keep that. So I need to put some type of wood top on here and finish that also. First thing is to pry off the backing. So now I have the backing all taken off, and I bought wallpaper that I'm going to go over that. And this is what the wallpaper looks like. And I'm planning to just paint the piece neutral, a neutral color, so probably like an off-white. Now I'm just going to take out the remaining staples here on the sides. And you can see this piece is particle board on the sides and the bottom and the top, but all the trim and the doors are solid wood. Now I wanted to show you this hardware close up. It's really cool. It's old. I mean, you take the screw out here, and you can even see they cut out for the screw a little place there, and you just don't find that now. And then also this little knob is separate, and then we have two little nails at the top, one nail at the top and one nail at the bottom. And it looks like it is brass, solid brass, so I'm gonna clean it up. I don't know if I'm gonna reuse that or not, but we'll see, because it's actually gonna have to be raised up here. I'm raising this whole piece up onto legs, since it's going to be more like a console or entry table. And now it's time to take off the hardware. So now I'm going to fill all those holes with wood putty. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is get this prepped for wallpaper. When the staples came out, they did leave some type of holes in areas, so I'm just gonna sand that with a 120 grit, and then I'm gonna fill it with wood putty just before I add the wallpaper.
Because this is made of particle board, there were some of the areas that were raised up a little bit where I took out the staple, so I'm just hammering them down here before I apply the wood filler. What I'm doing now is labeling all the door hinges and the doors so I know exactly where they are going to go in what order, and this just will make it easier when I reassemble the piece. I will be keeping the door hinges, but I decided to change out the hardware. The next step is to remove this crown molding around the top so I can add the wood piece flush with the top, and I also kept the fluted trim that's right underneath the crown molding. So the wood piece that I'm going to put on is going to sit right on top of those wood blocks. So I'm here at Lowe's and I'm going to look for a panel of wood that I can put on the top of this hutch. I'm in the wood section, but I don't think this is the right aisle, so I think we'll try to go around to the next aisle and see if there's something there. This is the section that I'm looking for. There are a lot of options here. I think I want to go with the paint grade panel, but not this one because it's 8 feet long and I don't need that. Now I just have to look through and pick one that is in the best shape. I want to make sure I pick out the best piece of wood with the least amount of defects. So this is the board that I got, and I cut it down to the exact size that I needed, which I didn't show on the camera, and then I just glued and brad nailed everything together before I painted it. Next steps were to sand everything with 120 grit sandpaper, wipe down, and then prime. And then I used my Wagner Flexio spray gun and did 2 coats. This is a reminder of what it looked like before and the after, with the top put on and the wallpaper backing, the hardware, and the legs put on. I really love this piece and how it turned out. It looks completely different from when I started. What do you think? Leave a comment below.